Hi guys, welcome back to Hairdryer Treatment with me, Sophskjaer is back, episode 17. My apologies for not being able to do this yesterday. Obviously I had a few technical issues which meant that I couldn't stream. The internet just was not good enough, so my apologies for that, but it's back up and running. Everything is seeming fine today. I hope you're doing very, very well. I can see Darren's tuning in already. Hi Darren, hope you're good. First game for this one is West Ham at home, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to play the United way. I've made a lot of changes, and as you can see I've got a very young lineup, so I've gone for a bit of youth in this one. Thought I'd mixed it up a bit. I'm top of the table, looking pretty healthy. I've got a very strong bench, but I've made a lot of changes for this one. Likes of Greenwood starting, Wan-Bissaka obviously is playing, Ryan Sessegnon on the left back. Gomez and Pereira have been put into the middle, so a very changed team, and hopefully this risk does pay off for this one. See you all tuning in. Hi Ryan, hi Gamer, hi Arnold, hi John, hi Henry, hi Terminator. I hope you're all doing very well. After that yesterday, Liverpool fans, and I've got quite a few of you who subscribed to me. Let me know what you guys feel about that. For me as a United fan, of course, I was happy with that. A lot of Liverpool fans going absolutely crazy about the fact that Suarez celebrated the goal, yet they didn't go so crazy about the racism issue, which I know a lot of United fans are questioning. Luis Suarez, look, he's always been that kind of player, isn't he? He's not the most loyal of players. When he plays for your team, he'll battle and graft, but yeah, he's not the most loyal of players. So, but he scored in a semi-final at the end of the day. Like, for me, you can't blame him. He scored in a semi-final of the Champions League. You can't really blame him for celebrating. And obviously, Ryan just says, who's this Messi guy? Everyone seems to be on about. That free kick was magical, wasn't it? The free kick from Messi, you've got to say, it was something else. It was quality. Good evening, Soph. Do you remember me? Hi, Jack. Of course I do. Hope you're well. Goldbridge style my slippers cannot hang around, but he's just tuned in to say hello. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're good. Right, let's get this one underway then. Feels like ages since I've played. It's only been a week. I feel already like no Pogba. It just seems strange. He's been like my go-to man. Tried too much with Sancho there. Should have just whipped it in. Well, one back. Get round him. See it. Not a bad cross that. West Ham keeping the ball well. Felipe Anderson for West Ham is one player in real life I do really rate. I think he's quality. I had him on my ultimate team actually. I had the card that gets better every time he gets an inform. Like every time he plays well, he gets an inform, and obviously the card goes up. And I had that card, and it was a mad card. One Sancho. Here's Pereira. Fred. Sloppy touch in the middle. Well, one back. In terms of United in real life, I would like to see us do something similar to this. Play a lot of our youth players. I don't know if it's going to happen, but realistically our season's over now. Why not go for it? Back post, go on. Oh, too close to the keeper. Too much power on this one. Sancho at United I absolutely love. Paul Luna is great, thank you. She's still very cute. Craig, I'm very well, thanks. How are you as well? That beautiful free kick was Messi's 600th career goal. Madness. I just think we're so lucky to play in an era where we've got Ronaldo and Messi, both of them. I'm a United fan, so I'm obviously biased towards Ronaldo, but I think that free kick yesterday, like I say, was just something else. Come on, let's counter then. Ah, oh, wrong pass. Greenwood feels a bit sloppy at the minute. I haven't really played him though yet. Come on, guys, sort your touch out. If he scored a header from outside the area. Nearly scored a header from outside the area. What the hell? Messi is just a magician with the ball. He's ridiculous. The thing with Messi, like, breathes his past players, though, doesn't he? Like, he's deceptively quick. When he's got the ball, he seems to just glide past players. And like you say, his dribbling as well is mad. Like, he keeps the ball under control while he's doing it. It's crazy. Feels a bit disjointed at the minute, this. But like I say, I've made a lot of wholesale changes. Sloppy past that, sloppy. Come on, Felix. Keeps the ball. Chris, I've got a PlayStation, PS4. Player of the Year got scored yesterday by Suarez. And Ramian, I'm very good, thanks. How are you? Remember Roma last season? Barca can be bottlers, he says. You know what, like, I think if Salah scored that chance yesterday, like, it would have been a really, really exciting tie. But I think, like, at Anfield, it will be a completely different, definitely a different matter. But 3, I just think is too many goals, because Liverpool will obviously have to attack, and I think it'll just leave you vulnerable for Barcelona on the counter. Because they haven't, realistically, like, they haven't got to come at you or got to score, have they? So, it's a good save. I just think 3 is too many goals. Roberto, I'm good, thank you. How are you? It's another corner, surely. It's a weird cross. Win that. Thought I was going to concede a penalty then. Whew, definitely the goal. Gaza Edwards says shout out to the West Mids crew. Yes, Gaza. I'm very well, thank you. Hi Mark, hope you're good. Who is Salah? Says Ryan. Ryan, stop winding all these Liverpool fans up. I can't believe he missed that chance though yesterday when he hit the post. Finish! Scrappiest goal I think I've ever seen, but it's in. Felix at the back post. I have no idea what even happened then, but it's in. It's in there. Mad Marcus says, do not let me and Goldie down on Saturday with 1 win, 0 losses. Marcus, I will do my best on Saturday. Last time I played as well for United Stand, I hit the post, so I'm hoping to bag this time. Ramian's clutching at straws. He says, remember City last season? Ramian, I feel it. I get you completely. I was exactly the same when we, obviously, first leg we lost to Barcelona. You've got to clutch at straws. You've got to hope for a miracle. But that's what it will be, a miracle. Just reading back through some of your comments. Salah is a BTEC Sanchez. Someone just said I need to let Pogba go. Pogba is literally the best player on this game for me. He's my game changer. He's obviously been dropped at the minute because I've got a young teammate, but nah, Pogba is my go-to man on FIFA. Easy. Marcus, I'm very, very well, thanks. How are you? I see that you're also giving the Liverpool fans a bit of banter on Twitter. I saw a few of your tweets after yesterday. Oh, Greenwood was nearly in. Oh, tame. The ball's meant to be for Pereira. Press the wrong button. Was he in? Thought he was in. Roberto's last one, I'm switching to Legendary. You know what, for the last few games of the season I'll do that. I just don't want to lose the league now. So close to the end. I reckon I'll get absolutely battered as well on Legendary. We'll make some changes after 60 minutes. Good play again by West Ham. What a pass that is. Good defending now. Paul says good luck in my second final at the weekend. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Glad to see you're good, Marcus. Oh. Playing out there like I trusted myself. I really didn't. It's a great ball that though. I thought Green was going to get his goal. Oh. Apparently Mark got battered earlier on Legendary. See, I reckon I would get battered on Legendary, to be fair. Movement. Good feet by Gomez. Not sure what that shot was, but it still nearly went in. Right, let's make some changes. So if you don't need to look at the weekend, you and the girls will win it, no doubt. Thanks for that support, Mark. Are you coming to watch? I know you weren't there, obviously, the last final. It'll be good to see you there. And I appreciate that support. Well, let's make some changes. Depay was moaning, so I'm going to put Memphis on because he was moaning. Oh, I meant to put Chong on the bench and I haven't. Tony can come on. We'll leave it at that for now. It's an interesting point about Tony, actually, that obviously the clip was released about him in the warm-up, not really doing much, standing there watching at the others, and I know a lot of people kicking off on Twitter saying like this is the kind of effort we don't expect. Thank you, Marcus, for the congratulations, we appreciate it. But I think one, it was a short clip, and obviously I wasn't there. I can't judge him on the rest of the warm-up because I don't know what it was like. So, you know, you can read into that short clip as much as you like, but if you weren't there, you don't know the full story. But I've heard of people who were there, and apparently that was pretty much what his warm-up was like. Obviously, his performances of late haven't exactly lit the world up as well. So it's an interesting one, Martial. Easy. Alex, I'm very well, thank you. So this is my first game so far. I'm 1-0 up. Obviously playing a lot of weekends. Ryan says, hope you slap them up this weekend. I hope we do as well. Get the double. It's something to cheer about as United fans, don't we? Almost great football there to the final pass. Oh, trying to pass it in. Aw, man. To be fair, West Ham are defending pretty well. My final balls let me down every time. Ryan retweeted the video of Martial's warm-up, said it was pathetic to say the least. I agree. To be fair, it did frustrate me seeing that, because you want to see players who are like eager to get on the pitch and that, and if he's just having a little sulk at being sub, at the end of the day, he's a very highly played player. I was offside then, that's correct. This being a depressing season on the whole, I agree. We haven't really got much to shout about at the minute. Paul says, are you feeling confident for our transfer window in 13 days time? We need to make a lot of changes, definitely. Confident, I wouldn't say that, but we definitely need to make a lot of changes. That wasn't far away. West Ham part of the buzz, definitely. Literally, I keep getting to the box and then it's just breaking down. But I'm in the lead, so it's all good. And a few of the kids have had a run out. That was like one of my shots, that. Come on, can we get another? What on earth was that touch? Got Lukaku at right back. What was that? No. Thought that was right in his head. Keeper. Lack quality in the middle in this game. Pereira's not the best to play with. Cyrex says, what's up sis? That is my brother's channel actually, so go and check it out. Cyrex Project, go and subscribe to his channel, he's very new. He's a gaming channel. Let's go. He's being treated like Mourinho treated him, so Martial has thrown his toys out at the pram again. His own fault he's not producing when he plays. I agree with that one, Mark. I've always said, like, when he's been given a chance, Martial, he's not taking it, he really hasn't. Obviously he scored a good goal against Fulham, but realistically, and I said this the other day in one of my videos, I said since his debut goal against Liverpool, can you honestly say that he's progressed a lot, Martial? And he hasn't. I know he scored a lot of important goals, obviously when Van Gaal was in charge and that, and he did get pushed. I understand he had his number taken off him and stuff like that, which would be upsetting. But for me, he just hasn't really taken. He hasn't made the most of his chances when he's been given them. Everton is the next game. Everton away. I'm not going to get battered 4-0. I'm not going to get battered 4-0 in this one. Hope Greenwood gets an opportunity. The kid has more than earned it. Me too. That's what I mean. The last two games there, why not? What have we got to lose realistically? Let's just play some of the kids. We're not going to get top 4. We don't deserve to get top 4. Why not plan for the future and actually play players who actually deserve to be given a shot and actually want to play for the badge? For me, that's definitely what I would do. I think I'm going to pretty much keep this lineup. Strong team. I am going to put Chong on the bench though. No, I'm going to keep Martial in there. Yeah. Famous last words, so says Ryan. Martial seems a bit like a sport brat. That's how he's coming across to us guys as well. I know he's got that bit of you could say swag almost, can't you? Like he seems a bit like arrogant when he's playing and stuff, and he seems like a bit moody and stuff. And it's always been a bit of a joke for United fans, like saying the black gloves are out and stuff, and he's got a straight face, Martial. But you've got to be honest and say, like, it does seem like he's got a bit of an attitude problem. It really does. Mark, I agree as well. Gomez is one I would love to see getting more game time. I think he's a quality little player, really. I mean, he is still very small, isn't he? But technically, he's fantastic. He says, "Would I play in goal at the weekend?" Me as a goalkeeper, I'm hilarious. Like, I'm literally hilarious. I'm rubbish. It's pointless me even being there. You might as well have an open goal. So no. We're paying a lot of money for average players. Again, I agree with that completely. We've got a lot of average players in our squad. A lot of players who are just simply not good enough. Finish that. Oh, wrong turn. Didn't mean to do that. Good defending by Fred. What's the higher doing? No. Meant to go to Fred. Well, then let's win it back. Dangerous position here. Filthy Sigurdsson, as expressions like to call him. Needed someone overlapping them. What on earth happened? Right, I need to calm down a bit. Be like ping ball at the minute. Good effort there by Pogba. Good little turn. Needed more power on it though. Gomez is in. Get in. You know what? Actually, it took him a while to get his first goal, but since he's got his first goal, I can see this guy flourishing. Paul's asked if I'm going to the last game against Cardiff. To be honest with you, like, I've been offered a few tickets for that one, but I don't know if I'm going to go. Spent enough money on United this season. No, I don't know. We'll see. I've been offered a ticket away at Huddersfield, obviously this weekend, but I'm playing myself in the final, so I can't make it. Roberto's asked me against Mark in a penalty shootout who would win. Well, you've seen my FIFA penalty shootouts. In real life, I'm even worse, so I'm going to say Mark on this one. Oh man. Good defending in the end. That's one thing Gomez lacks, pace. He has not got a lot of pace. Bank. Took a cross that. Great crossing that was. 1-1. Shouldn't have been beaten at the back post though. Wan-Bissaka. He's not even looking. He spotted someone he knows in the crowd he has there. What's he looking at? Corner. Literally an impossible ball that from Fred. Don't even know why I pressed that. Calm. Anyone going to make a move for him, or are we just going to stand there? Come on. It's a good tackle there. Raphael at Everton. Good old Rafa. Half time 1-1. It's better than the real life situation. Mark is commenting on De Gea's poor form at the minute, saying he looks a bit tired, maybe he needs the rest. I think he needs to clear his head, definitely. A lot of people think it's because his head has been turned by obviously Real Madrid. I think for me, I can see him leaving, and I hate the thought of that. And I hate seeing people get on his back because of how many points he has basically won us over the years. How many times has he saved us? Everyone is allowed a dip in form, of course they are. And for goalkeepers, it's just a lot worse, isn't it? And I feel for him at the minute. It's horrible, horrible time for him. But you know what? Like, everyone has a bad bit of form. This is De Gea's. It's coming at a bad time, yes. And like I said, as a goalkeeper stands out more. Maybe he just doesn't need a rest. I'm hoping that his head isn't turned and he's going to leave. But I wouldn't be surprised. I genuinely wouldn't. I think he stayed loyal to his name for long enough, and I can see it happening. Gomez looks like he's constantly running through mud, like treading water. Sancho's not really touched shit in this one. Not a bad effort by Fred. One rainbow flicking coming. Keeper's ball. Time for some changes in a bit, I think. That tackle's hurt Fred. Definitely need to make a change. Fred isn't recovering. Right, let's make it now. Black is the obvious replacement. I kind of agree with Marcus. He's probably the one. Lee Grant I've just seen there as well. But I don't know, like, I think if De Gea does go, you have to think, like, what quality keepers are there out there? Black, Ter Stegen. Are they going to leave to come to United at the moment? It's a tough one. I think we've been so spoilt with David De Gea over the years, haven't we? It's just it's horrible to think of a United team without him. Poor pass that. Bang it. I just wanted to hit that on the volley. It was too tempting. Fred's off now with his injury. Herrera's on. Who I actually think transforms United, to be honest, in real life. I think when Herrera plays, we see a much better Pogba, a much better midfield in general. And he's leaving. No, look how open we are at the back here. What's going on? Good job he can't cross. Thank you so much, Alex, for the super chat. He says, thoughts on De Gea and what we should do. obviously I want to keep David De Gea, but if his head isn't in it, like any other player, I say if the head's not in it for United, then they need to go. And we need to hopefully make some money on him. But I just think, like I said, I hate the thought of United without David De Gea. He's saved us so many times over the years. He's in a bit of bad form. Hopefully he just needs to clear his head and he'll come back after the summer, after a holiday, and he'll be fresh again. But of course I want to keep him. In terms of replacing him, I don't know who's best. Why am I so open at the back? What's going on? Done him. Oh, it's a good save. Everything right apart from the finish. Need some more width. Get wider. Come on. Oh, it's too easy. Right, let's see if we can win this in the last few minutes. Rashford, get on. I'm going to put Memphis on the right. Tony on the left. Oh, I've already made one change, haven't I? Duh. Come on, let's get up with him. It's good recovery, that. Why is he not... He literally should be bombing it up there, though. I'm glad I'm summing Sancho off. What on earth was that? Dramatic change, come on. Fergie time. No, when you press it to tackle, and he just boots it. No, not there. Filthy Sigurdsson. No. Put someone on the line. Close. Finish. Or just pass it back to the keeper. Felix, what was that? Oh man. It's a draw. It's better than a 4-0 loss in real life, but should have won that, especially right at the end. Oh my god, what was that finish? Pogba apparently man of the match. Literally a dribble shot. Mark, you've seen me on a Sunday, that was like one of my shots. Terrible. At least I did like put full power on that as well. I don't know what more I could have done. Fred's injured. Chelsea's my next game. What's he done then? So he was limping with a bruised shoulder. That's one thing that always makes me laugh about FIFA. He's limping with a bruised shoulder. Martial wants to start this next game. After, you know what, after Felix is missed, just, yeah, you can start the next game, Tony. Oh. Right, let's get this Chelsea game out of the way then. Mark's asked how many assists I have this season. You know what? I've got quite a lot of assists, you know. I don't actually know the exact number, to be fair, because whoever counts the goals do not count the assists for my team, which frustrates me. I'll try and keep tabs on them, but I reckon I've probably got the most assists. I really do, but Tony can go on. Rashford can start this one as well. Right, come on, Chelsea. Roberto's asked what the worst defensive mistake this season. I'm guessing you mean in the Premier League. I'm going to have to say what Foster did against Watford. For Watford against Arsenal. That was pretty embarrassing, I think. He literally had no idea Aubameyang was creeping up on him like that. So yeah, I'm going to have to say Ben Foster's against Watford. What do I keep saying? For Watford against Arsenal. I think that was terrible, to be honest with you. Phil Jones and Smalling against Wolves was pretty embarrassing as well for us, the Chuckle Brothers. Right, come on then, speak Chelsea. Chelsea. Freddie straight back in there with his bruised shoulder. Oh! Good start by Rashford. Too narrow there from Kante. Needs to go wide. Jorginho with a pace. Where does that come from? Poor shot though. Sort your passes out, Soph. What are you doing? Chelsea currently 6th in the table. That's a good header. That time he wins the header. We've done well at the back post there, to be fair. Ryan is right, drop a like, guys. And obviously, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to Hairdryer Treatment. Your support does mean a lot. I've literally just hit 16k followers as well on Twitter, so thank you so much to you all if you follow me on Twitter. I appreciate it. And if you don't follow me, please go and hit the follow button on there as well. Really do appreciate that. Well then, ref. I'm guessing Hazard's been sold for Chelsea. Dominating at the minute. Let's keep the ball. The real lack of movement though. It's better. Poor pass that, now they're on the counter, outnumbering me. Sort these passes out, lads, come on. Better. It's a good save there. Good effort as well. Good play, but poor cross by Wan-Bissaka. His end product needs to improve definitely on this. He's more effective than Sessegnon down the left though. It's a good ball that. Get across him. Oh, nearly a great ball. Didn't need to foul him there. Super tackle. Paul's last no longer been playing for Kiddies since this season. Do not let Rudiger score. I don't want to let anyone score. Don't want to let anyone score. Pickford's mistake against Liverpool was pretty bad too. That is true, Alex. It was pretty bad. The fact that it was against Liverpool as well. And obviously the time of it as well. Literally right at the death of the game. Need to stop making stupid fouls. Got lucky then. Fred, what are you doing? In the air. It's a good finish there. The second he shot, I knew that was in. I deserve that. Poor from me. Giving it away too much. Sloppy. It's a good finish though, that. Cannot take that away from him. Oh, Hazard's still there. Oh, Hazard. What? What was wrong with that? Good tackle that was. One 0 then at half time, not good. Still got plenty of time, but not good. Alex and Meg will be back on, yes. Obviously, it's the Women's World Cup this summer, and we're planning to do a series based around that. Me and Meg will both be on that. Hi, Kyle. So you're fighting soon. Best of luck with that. Let me know when the fight is. A bit more direct from Martial then. Too far off him. Again, it's giving a foul. How was that a foul? Blake, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Thank you, Christian, for the support. I hope you're good. United, I've got to beat Chelsea. Gaza, trust me, I know we've got to beat Chelsea. Playing dreadfully at the minute. We'll take that though. It's more like it. Let him finish, Rashi. Get in. It's more like it. Josh, I do not play Football Manager, no. I haven't really played that since I was younger, to be fair. Paul says love your content, so thank you so much, Paul. Do appreciate your support, it means a lot. Good finish that by Rashford. Composed finish. Fear on, this is on world class difficulty. There's a lot of things about FIFA that are scripted in response to that comment. Come on, we can get the win now. See, good pressure. Thought that was in then. Chelsea looking so fluent going forwards. Danny doesn't drink water, just come on. What a ball that is. Oh, Kante! The skill and the finish, what a goal that is! Buzzing with that one. Not very often that Kante does that. Drills it into the bottom corner. Yes, and go low. Ryan's playing at the moment, he's winning 3-1. The wind going in your direction. Go on, Ryan. Kante scoring against Chelsea. Love it. No, how on earth has he got through him then? Oh, nearly. He's got it back though. Bit tame that one. Alex, thank you so much again for the super chat. I really do appreciate these. And he says thoughts on the Champions Week's games. I think to be honest with you, Ajax, I think in the first half against Spurs they absolutely bossed it. They were quality, but a 1-0. To be fair, a 1-0 isn't a bad result for Spurs realistically. I think they'd have been pretty happy with that. I know it's an away goal, but I think on the whole they're very much still in that tie. And after how the first half went, like I say, they dominated it. I think Spurs will be pretty happy with that. And Son is obviously back for that one, who for me he's just a quality player and it makes a big difference. In terms of the Liverpool one, like I say, it will take a miracle now for Liverpool to get back into it. Really not expecting anything, to be honest. It will be a different game at Anfield, but I think 3 goals is just too many. So, yeah, I think all in all, I think Spurs pretty much still in the tie. And like I say, Liverpool I think are all but out now. I think it's just too much to come back from 3 goals. Because they'll have to come out, and Barcelona then will have a lot more space, a lot more during the counter-attack. And they're just, with the likes of Messi and Suarez, they've got too much quality to go forwards to not take advantage on the counter-attack. Keeper's pulling off some worldies here. We need to make some changes. Mark says I'm better than Goldbridge and I don't rage like him either. I have to be careful not to rage. I wouldn't say I don't rage at FIFA because I do, but I have to be careful. And to be fair, I will play Mark at some point. I don't know much about how good Mark is. I don't think I'm that good, so I still think I'll get beat. Memphis can come on. No, actually we'll leave that. Leave Pogba on there for the height. Roberto, if you play on Legendary, there's a very good chance you'll beat me, yes. That'll do. Fred, man of the match apparently on this one. Come on, keep pressing. Yes. Got the win. Mark said he's played every FIFA, but he's banned himself now because his 18-month-old is starting. As my 18-month-old is starting to repeat. Danny didn't drink water. What do I think the score's going to be against Huddersfield? I think we'll beat Huddersfield. Huddersfield, I think they're very poor. Obviously they're relegated already. They'll battle though, because realistically they've got nothing to lose now, Huddersfield. So they'll definitely beating Man United will be a highlight for them. Of course it will. They'll want to end the season on a high, so they'll definitely battle and they'll make it tough for us there. Personally, I think we've got nothing to lose as well. I want to see us play the youth now and plan for the future. That's what I want to see. But I do think we will beat them, and I'm going to say 3-1 United win. I don't think we're good enough at the back to keep a clean sheet, so I'm going to say 3-1. So right then guys, not a bad episode this one. Obviously I've won 2, drew 1 against Everton. A bit gutted about that one to be fair, but at least it wasn't a 4-0 loss like in real life. Played quite a lot of youth, especially in the first game as well, and that paid off. That's what I want to see United do in real life. I want to play the youth now for the rest of the season. What have we realistically got to lose? We're not going to get top 4, so why not try and plan for next season in the future? So that's what I want to see. I want to see Ollie play some of the kids, get some of the academy playing for the first team, get some people who are hungry to play for that United badge, because I think we need to instill the basics yet again. I want us to batter both teams now, get loads of goals before the end of the season. We need a good end to the season, definitely. I've said Huddersfield will want a good end to the season. We will definitely want to finish on a high as well after recent events. So, yeah, hopefully we do see a freer team, because, like I say, less pressure now. A youthful team and a team that's going to bang loads of goals in. That's what I want to see. So, fingers crossed for that one. I will do some more content over the weekend regarding the United game. I might do a Richards Ramble video on Saturday. That might be what I'll choose to do. So, yeah, stay tuned for that one. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to Hairdryer Treatment. Obviously, your support really does mean a lot. I've just hit 16k followers on Twitter, like I say. That wouldn't be possible without you guys, so I do really appreciate that. So please carry on to hit that sub button. I do appreciate it, and I hope you all have a lovely evening as well.